Okay, here we go. So this is
The new adjustments.
the balance patch. So let's check this out. Okay, Vanguard starting with Devil Dinosaur. Increased max health percent damage dealt by the first 4 attacks of Frenzied Feast from 5% to 8%, and the 5th attack from 10 to 12. And when selecting the team up with Jeff the Landshark, increase Surf and Turk's maximum duration from 4 seconds to 5 seconds, and healing from 40 to 60. Overall devil buffs, which I think he needed. He's kind of, ever since
they could debuff the guns.
Yeah, that's fair. The fact that they get, to be fair, they don't do a lot of damage. The majority of the damage comes from bleed.
They can clinch a push.
Yeah, they can. Which, to be fair, I feel like Devil kind of got screwed over after his initial release. And I don't necessarily mind the guns. They make him usable and viable. And okay. Doctor Strange increased Daggers of Danok single hit damage from 16 to 18, and projectile. Okay, so he gets more ammo and does more damage, and okay, so they
reduced the Gamma Maelstrom.
Okay, so that is interesting because one of the things is people didn't pick the Gamma one because it raised your cooldown for it. Unlike there was no reason because the Invis one was just better. This might make the Gamma team up worth it. Because I'm pretty sure it does more damage. Again, I don't play Doctor Strange like that. I've kind of just started learning him. So I'd be interested in seeing it. Master of Magnetism is adding a little extra lift to his offensive strikes when channeling chaos. When selecting a team up with Scarlet Witch, the enhanced effect apparently adds a minor launch up effect to enemies.
Okay.
Okay. I know people had a problem with the team up with the enhanced effect because I think it messed up a combo that Mag had. Again, I don't play Mag like that. Oh Lord, I see it. I see my focus. Sorry, ADHD brain. So I don't know how the launch up will affect it, and if that's a good thing or not. Okay. Oh Lord. Okay, we are slightly weakening Penny's control and survivability. In particular, the immobilize effect applied by her cyber web snare was too frequent and oppressive, leading to a poor counter experience for her enemies. We decided to increase the cost of applying this control, but in return will also increase the freedom of her secondary fire. Okay. Remove the... Oh Lord, that's... Okay. Remove the direct immobilize effect upon hitting enemies with cyber web snare. I really hope that doesn't mean that it can no longer cancel ults.
No, it might mean that.
But new effect now applies a stack of web tracer and a 30% slow effect for 1 second. The web tracer lasts for 5 seconds, and if an enemy with a web tracer is hit by the snare again, they will be immobilized for 0.7 seconds.
So you would have to waste 2 charges.
I really hope that
this might be the season where Penny gets changed out.
Maybe she might, because she's been pretty sure the number 1 tank for a while.
Yeah, because if you look at the second thing, it's a just cyberware snare to be a charge-based ability.
With a maximum of 2 charges. Okay. And reduce bonus health cap from 200 to 150. That's... Why do you gotta hurt my girl like that? Yo, Netties, why? That's like the 1 tank I am confident in playing. The other tanks, I'm decent with, right?
You might have to
but-
learn a new thing, sir.
Well, hey, we're getting one, so. But okay, my other tank that I play, increase damage reduction multiplier when in defensive stance from 55 to 60. I think they literally that was what it was at.
Generation capacity too.
I think that's literally it was 60, and then in season 9 they nerfed it to 55%, and I think they're just bringing it back. Although the regenerative shield capacity is a buff, so we take those, especially after my main girl got taken out.
They're nerfing Venom.
Ooh. This one. Okay, I'll be real. This one doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It's 10%, right? Like
That might be enough.
This,
yes,
I can see being killer. Cause
yes,
his entire thing is swinging in, diving, wrecking shop, and then dipping before he dies. That's his entire thing. And now his likelihood of dipping out just like got shot. That is crazy. Okay, Black Panther nerfs apparently.
Which needed to happen.
It looks like it's just his team up with Storm, so not his base kit or anything like that. When selecting a team up with Storm,
reduce the damage of it.
Reduce the area damage to enemies from 40 to 30, and increase the cooldown from 12 to 15 seconds. I don't play BP like that. I don't know how detrimental this is.
Kept telling us in the comp.
Well, that's just, to be fair, good BPs are good BPs.
But they also had that team up with Storm. Which
yeah.
I'm pretty sure had to deal something with the dash.
Good old leader of the X-Men, Cyclops. Sonic Optic Blasts are bouncing back faster and blasting harder when Gambit hands him an ace. Increase the cooldown provided to Ricochet Force per Optic Blast. Cooldown reduction provided to Ricochet Force per Optic Blast hit from 0.15 seconds to 0.25 seconds.
Holy shit.
And when selecting the team up with Gambit, increase the concussive beam attack frequency from 10% to 15%. Okay. I think this is just going to lead to Gambit getting permabanned, but we'll see. Elsa Bloodstone. Okay, so the Hunter's traps are slightly less monstrous when pairing up with her favorite prehistoric pal. When selecting the Devil Dinosaur team up, reduce the health of an active Smoky Snare trap from 100 to 50, and its control duration from 1.5 to 1.2.
So they actively just cut the trap's health in half.
Half, yeah. Interesting. Okay, let's go. The Goddess of Death is showing a mere sliver of mercy when calling upon the horrors of the deep. When selecting the team up with Namor, reduce undead monstro single hit damage from 15 to 10. I used to pray for times like this. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah. Seriously. That gave me the most problems.
Moon Knight's got changes.
Okay. Khonshu's avatar leaps with greater grace, and his crescent darts retain more lunar lethality on the bounce. What's up?
Read the first one.
Adjust crescent dart and moon bane. Blah 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 blah. Cannot talk. Adjust crescent dart and moon blade bounce damage decay from 30 to 20 per bounce. Okay.
That means on the bounce, they're doing more. They're going to be doing more damage.
No, they're doing less damage.
They're reducing the decay.
Oh, yeah, they are. Fudge. Well, I mean, it's good for you. You're a Moon Knight player. Although
I haven't been one for
you haven't been one for a while, so maybe it might be time to get back into him. When selecting the team up with.
Oh my god, the team up ability for Cloak and Dagger are getting reduced by 50 to
by
12
3 seconds. So it looks like his dash, I'm pretty sure, is getting decreased.
Yeah, that's the dash.
It's
They're also
longer
increasing the duration
and
of it,
increasing
and
the
making it longer.
distance. And
they're boosting the health of it too.
Gains 3-second healing effect of 20 health per second after leaving the phase state. Interesting.
This might be the season I get back into Moon Knight.
Maybe. Phoenix. Jean's cosmic detonations are sparking brighter, especially when a certain Southern Belle is around. Increase the damage dealt when detonating sparks from 35 to 40, and increase the area damage from 12 to 15. Why? Like, respectfully, Phoenix has always been good. Since her release, she's always kind of been dominant. Why are you doing this?
Except last season. Last season, she wasn't really dominant.
I don't know. I still think she was pretty dominant.
When we were playing comp, I did not see a single Phoenix at all.
Well, to be fair, we're like gold, silver.
Even then!
Okay, when selecting the team up with Rogue, increase telekinetic beatdown damage dealt from 45 to 55. Okay. Not happy about that one. Okay. Berserker Rage Adjustment. Increase rage gain per hit taken from 5 to 8. Adjust rage decay timer starting after 4 seconds of no rage gain to after 5 seconds. At maximum rage, reduce the decay rate from 15 to 10 seconds. Okay. So, looks like they just kind of made him essentially easier to get the rage state and have it last longer, it looks like. Scarlet Witch. Looks like they are buffing the So, the Witch of Wundagor's unpredictable chaos magic gains a measure of arcane stability when she allies with Sorcerer Supreme. When selecting the team up with Doctor Strange, the base effect, the ability has an 8-second cooldown and 8-second duration. When activated, Chthonian Burst is replaced with Mystic Burst, allowing magic missiles to be fired freely with no energy cost. Enhanced effect becomes a toggle type ability. When toggled on, Mystic Burst replaces Chthonian Burst, allowing magic to missiles to be fired freely with no energy cost.
Okay.
So wait, does that mean the enhanced effect just loses the cooldown and duration, and it's just whenever?
Interesting.
Okay. Strategies. Okay.
Here we go.
Remy is playing a steadier hand when shifting the battlefield with his magnetic rival. When selecting the team up with Magneto, adjust the launch up frequency of the spell from 0.5 seconds to 1 second. Okay. Jubilee. Jubilation is packing slightly more punch and pop into her radiant, sparkling fireworks. Increase energy plasmoid single hit damage from 10 to 11, and single hit healing from 14 to 15. Okay. The Goddess Stories is hurling his magical armaments with tighter speed and precision. Increase mystical missile projectile speed from 100 meters to 120. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the Lady Loki animation rework, I thought her shots traveled faster, but like, I also kind of thought, again, I don't play Loki like that, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm just like not paying attention. No, they made it faster. Okay. Ami Han is stepping fully into the spotlight, unleashing the Kumiho to instantly grace her allies with supernatural favor. Reduce the energy cost of Kumiho Unleashed from 4,800 to 4,300, and after casting, automatically apply the Blessed by the 9 effect to all allies within a 10-meter radius for 3 seconds. What the heck is that? What was the Blessed by the 9?
That's the right-click ability.
So she just became... You see Doctor Strange pulling a Eye of Agamotto! And you can pop your ult, and now everyone is safe.
Yeah. The right-click was an anti-CC.
Okay. That's
going to be the Luna strat all over again.
So they didn't nerf... I know a lot of people have been wanting Luna. This kind of... Honestly, I think Danny Han, or whatever the frick his name is pulling strings. Cause either that or they're just not nerfing... Because they didn't... A lot of people had problems with Luna's White Fox team up. Because she could be affected by her... by like a CC and then pop it. It used to be that like you had to pop it before you got CC'd, because once you got CC'd you were stuck, right? But it looks like that's but with the team up that was no longer the case. Looks like they haven't changed that. That's crazy. Okay, well, my girl got nerfed. Possibly very badly. My guy got buffed. Bucky got no nerfs. A lot of team ups got nerfed. Venom might be dead this season, I won't lie. Rogue got buffed. Magneto, unsure if this is a good thing or not. Doctor Strange got buffed, and now Gamma might actually be picked. Overall, not a lot of nerfs I'm noticing, if we're really being honest. We got Elsa, Black Panther, Venom, Penny. We got... no one else. No one else got... Oh, no, and Hela. So that's 4 people that were nerfed. That's insane.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Let me see something real quick. Okay, that's not... I was seeing if there's another skin. Okay, so... Overall, I'm excited for this season. The Hood looks so much fun to play. The devs suck for nerfing Penny. I'm not even apologizing for that statement.
Of course, you would think that.
The nerf. It's not even that they nerfed her, right? I'm not one of those guys that like, okay, yeah, I don't want my character to face no nerfs at all. Because the problem is, if you play no nerfs, that may work for quick play, but like, not for comp. And I like comp. I know, crazy take, because comp is not nice to people. But I like playing comp. The Penny, I'm hoping the Penny one isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. But this might be costing her. Especially because, like, I've had moments where, like, I will stop a Psylocke ult from happening. And only reason I'm able to do that is because it takes one shot to do it. So the fact that I might now need to shoot it twice to have that same effect scares me. But thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, I'll have more videos and things like that of that nature up soon. But there's no time to start like the present. And hopefully y'all like my gift to y'all. So this will be me signing off. Have a great day, and may I don't have a catchy phrase or anything to sign a catchy outro. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace, y'all.